Alright guys, seeing as how there's no video on YouTube for installing the air pump on a 1984 Dodge Power Ram W150, I'm going to go over it real quick seeing as how I've already installed mine, and that way people will know how to install it. Seeing as how most books aren't really decisive and there's no real pictures on the internet. This is my 360 small block. Here's the air pump. This is the check valve right here. And then you have a line right here that runs to your little tube that goes to your manifolds, so it provides air to heat up the fuel so you can pass smog. And then obviously the pump itself and the pulley and then the mounting bracket. Now when I got my truck, the guy that I bought it from didn't have this installed, so I had to go and find this part from a junkyard along with the check valve. Real quick, these two bolts down here, if you can see them, let's see if I can get to them so you guys can see the bolts. Yeah, those two bolts right there have to come out, but they connect to the fuel pump. And the problem with that is the fact that when you pull them out, you're going to get a little bit of antifreeze come out. So just make sure that you have something down there to catch the antifreeze. I found that out the hard way. And then your belt runs along the fan down to the main crankshaft down there, and then back around up to the pump. Real simple, real easy to install. I mean, it didn't take but a couple hours to do this. Another thing that I found that was hard to figure out was this little vacuum line right here. It runs along the backside here past your throttle control linkage, and the back here right there. So make sure when you're installing this that you have that vacuum line, and make sure you have at least 3 feet of it so that you can run it the way you want to run it, so that you can cut it off the extra. Another thing that I had to get were these bolts, this one right here and the one on the back side here, because he took it off and left the bolts off, so I had to go get them. They're 3/8 thread count 16, so they weren't hard to get. I just went to the local Pep Boys and picked them up. But that's about it. Yeah, this tube right here runs to the other side of the engine, to the other tube that looks like the one I pointed out earlier, that one right there. And that one runs down to your catalytic converter. And this pump, what it does is it heats up the air so that the excess fuel will burn off, so when you're trying to get it smogged in states that require it, such as Nevada or California, it will pass. So this is a little helpful information for you guys that are looking for this, because I tried to find it and couldn't find it, so I figured I might as well make a video of it. And yeah, if you have any questions, just post in the comments below and I'll see what I can figure out and help you guys out. You know, I'm somewhat of a mechanic, not certified or anything crazy like that, so take it at what it's best, and thanks.